Well, hello and welcome to Leaders Pathway, where leaders go to grow. I'm your host, Velma Knowles, the Chief Energy Officer of Leaders Pathway, and I am so glad that you are here with me today. So grab your favorite beverage, get comfy, and come along with me as we explore a story about resilience, leadership, and the lessons storms can teach us. Today, I want to dive into a topic that might seem a bit heavy at first, but when you hang with me, I believe that you will find the lesson so enriching. So let me take you back to September 1st of 2019. Now, many of you might remember Hurricane Dorian. It barreled through the Bahamas, originally forecast at a Category 3 hurricane, but only to transform into this catastrophic Category 5. Winds were exceeding 200 miles an hour, and surges of water were reaching well over 23 feet. Yes, 23 feet of water. Imagine the fear. Imagine the uncertainty. On the tiny little island facing this massive storm is my sister, Lily. She's a beacon of strength, and her story is one that I believe that we can all learn from. My sister recalls it was a Saturday before the storm, and she thought, like everyone else did, that we have secured the house, the hurricane will simply pass, and the storm will hit, and then it'll be over. But when the storm did hit, it was like a punch in the gut. Lily recalls waking up that Sunday morning, realizing the storm was gaining strength and feeling a deep sense of dread washing over her. What if our homes can't withstand this? She thought. Her heart was racing as the winds began to howl. Have you ever felt that way? As the storm raged on, my sister quickly ran to a safer part of her house, praying for safety, not just for herself, but for her neighbors. There's something so raw and vulnerable about those moments when you realize just how much you could lose. The damage was huge, and suddenly the beautiful island she called home was unrecognizable. Lily and her neighbors faced incredible adversity. Homes were destroyed, connections were lost, and hope was fading. But here's where the story takes a turn. In the chaos, Lily found strength she didn't know she had. As she waded through debris and rising water, she realized something powerful. They were all alive. Yes, they lost so much, but they still had each other. Not one single life was lost from that devastating hurricane. And isn't that a lesson in itself? Now let's talk about the lessons we can glean from Lily's experience and from storms in general. Lesson one, I think, is that your greatest strength is tested when you face storms. When fear grips your heart and when you feel like, you just can't go on, you're going to discover just how truly strong you are. Lesson two, losses will help you value what you still have. When we learn to cherish the relationships and the simple things that we have in our life, then we realize what truly matters. And lesson three is that change is a part of life. It's only a question of when. Storms remind us that nothing stays the same. Reinvention is necessary for you and for me. And how we choose to adapt to those changes in our life, that is what will define us. After what felt like eternity, help finally arrived on the island community, and my sister and her neighbors, they banded together, working to rebuild not just their homes, but their spirits. They found comfort in community and strength in unity. And friends, you can too. As you navigate your own storms, whether they're personal, professional, or even those unexpected life challenges, I want you to hold on to these lessons. My sister and the little island now stands as a testament to resilience, to hope, and to the power of community. Years have passed. They're still rebuilding, but they're not just surviving, they are thriving. So the next time you face your own storm, remember this story. Embrace the lessons that it offers. I promise you will be stronger for it. I want to thank you for hanging out with me today. If you found this helpful, I would love for you to share it with your friends. And when you want more resources on how you can live and lead better, head over to my website, Leaders Pathway, where leaders go to grow. And until next time, keep leading with value. You got this. God bless you.